I know the title of the video says solar lights at night. It's not night yet. We'll get to that. Just a quick update. Tomatoes, we're growing. Just a few days later, two there, there, and there were some others. There's a total of 8 of them I counted. Little baby tomatoes. So they're coming together. Love that kind. The lights have been doing fantastic. There are 3 that are troublesome. The color ball light, that goes out earlier than the rest. The little bunny light here, that comes on way too soon. It comes on at like 7:30 for no reason. It's China, and therefore it spends its battery, and that goes out. And interestingly enough, the gun sign also really doesn't do too well. There's a battery of some kind in here and LED strip lights that go around to illuminate it. We have sun right on it. It's the fence is cutting it off, but it's still a lot better than it used to be, and yet doesn't quite last as it did. But I have a replacement though, so when that happens, no big deal. I looked at it. There's no screws anywhere, so I guess the front warning thing has to be sort of glued in. Not great, but whatever, it's there. It still works for now and stays lit till sometime in the early morning. Nothing is different around the pool. Oh, but it is. We got our replacements. Had a video on the WaLensee lights. As you see right there, it's already got crap on the solar panel. Nope, maybe it was just there. So anyway, those are all brand new because they're not scuffed up. They look identical because they are identical. So we have everything there, and I've now placed the 3 working lights of the old set. You can see the knackered solar panels around here. Yeah, it's uneven. I gotta see it at night. I don't know what it'll look like. I kind of like it here because that's kind of the only place I thought. But anyway, enough chit chat. We'll come back after dark and take a look at all the lights. So we'll start over here on this side of the house, where really I just have this light that on the other side of the fence here is the central ACs and pool pump and all that. So you get a little light coming back this way. I guess it's kind of nice. Nothing, nobody's here, nothing, you know, whatever. So we'll come around. And we have the outside lights on the house, of course. Had a series on this a while ago about how I was forced to put LEDs in. They have been in for over a year now. I think it was April of 2022 I had to put them in. And they're all still working, very surprisingly. There's going to be an upcoming series, a 4-part special on the outside lights, actually. Not telling you any more information about that, but that's going to be coming up. We'll come back around here to the garglage, and this light should come on. It does. Okay, I have it off and then it comes on. So just enough to see the garbage. You know, if you got to take it out at night, something. And we'll come over here. We have one of the, well, first of all, Chateliano. I don't know how that thing still works. It's got one on the other fence post there. That don't work. That barely does. But whatever, that was there. That's what he wanted, and it's been there. We have the Haoyishu in the cool white over here. You can see the flame on the other side, which I had mentioned. And over here, you know, it puts out definitely a decent amount of light. Coming back here, the light on the other side, so you can see here. So that's all good. And coming back, I put out the 3 older flame lights right there. Go over to the pool. You can only see 3 of them from where I'm standing. There's the 4th. Can't get it all in frame, but you get the idea. So there's the pool and all of that. And like I said, it's part and parcel of the backyard now. I have to have them around the pool. Look at the reflection in the water. All right, we're going to talk more about that a little bit later. We'll come over here. I have even another new addition, which I didn't tell you about earlier. We'll come over here. We'll come down here. This light in the tree should trigger. There it is. Brightens up. So you get everything here. Really nicely lit up. That's all cool. Coming over here, one of the solar lanterns. That's also a high issue. The gun sign is working. You see color now, and that's because I had these little tiny lights that I completely forgot about. These are the Ocean brand lights. They're just 3 color, RGB, and they do their thing. They put out a really cool pattern. I really like that. Came in a 10-pack. These are like dollar store type stuff. So I think we're going to leave these out. Came in a 10-pack. I put 5 of them out, so I have a replacement for each of them, which is really nice. So we had the gun sign, which, like I said, it does work. It's just doesn't last as long as I thought. How long these guys will last, I don't know, because just put them out today. I have nicer ones I could put, but I figure we'll just put the cheap ones for now, see what they do, and in the brighter colors that we can see easier, like the blues and the greens, that really shoots out a nice starburst pattern. A lot of planes. The Usux light over here on the no soliciting sign. There you go. Right like that. So that's pretty good. And then we go over to the Niporal lights. Definitely pretty cool as such. And the Durafun bunny light. It is working for now, but like I said, it dies out before its time is up. So I really like how this came out, where it kind of lights up the garden area. Let me back up so I can give you a nice shot of that. Really nice. Looking here with the color lights, just for a little pop of color, you know. And we'll come down over here. This is the light by the AC. Will get brighter as I come to it. There it goes. You can see absolutely everything you would ever need to over here at night. So that's really nice. In the screen room, I have one of those star projectors. You can see on the wall the green lasers and the multicolor LEDs. And over on the table, we have the other flame lamp and the BTIM, what do you call it, guy? Floaty ball. The light on to get your Z's. These brighten as you come past them. That got brighter. It's hard to see because they kind of fade up. And that is, for the most part, the deal. So I'll come over here so I could sit down and kind of pan around quick and show you that. So you have all those. You can't see the other flame lights down that way by the horde, but from the pool you can. So let's head down over there and look back up that way. So we'll come around here. And there you go. So definitely really nice. These guys will all calm down eventually and get it dimmer in the backyard. And there you go. But wait, there's more. Because through the magic of the interwebs and all that, I can turn on the lights in the screen room and turn them off and turn them on. And there's a brightness on that, which I can dick around with here. Brighten that all the way up, dim it down. Something around in there is good. So you can have that for some nice ambiance. Haven't cleaned up in there yet, so it's still just, it's just kind of there. Real nice ambiance in there, so that's nice. And the starlight in the screen room is also Wi-Fi, so I can turn that on and off and change its colors and dick around with all kinds of stuff there. And I know these aren't solar lights, but they're kind of part of the whole thing. That's why I want to show you all this. And here's the $1 million shot, the fence lights. Now take a look at the reflection of that in the pool. Okay? You see what I'm saying? With all of this, most of it being solar, nice little pops of color over there. Like that. I can change the color of the fence lights as well. There's green and blue and red and all that stuff. I leave it on the warm white. That looks good. There is cool white, but that kind of is fake looking like that because it's RGB. So it looks kind of purpley on camera and even a little purpley in person, but it's a little harsh. The warm white, it has a true warm LED. And there it is, folks. The $1 million shot of the lights reflecting off the pool. The flame lights. These here, pretty nice. These seem to be a little bit more orange to me than the new ones. That could be simply because the batteries in these are older. I don't know that for a fact. But yeah, if we could gain focus, we'd be all set. And I don't know how much of this is in or out of focus. This is completely out of focus, I can tell, because it has nothing to focus on. So we'll see if we get focus on something. Focus pocus alamagocus. But yeah, I mean, this is the deal. This is it. And even with the fence lights and the patio lights off and the other guy off, it's still really nice to just sit out here. Let's switch back to that for a minute. Certainly not as inviting without the fence lights, but still, all of this light is free because it's solar. Not all of these solar lights were free to me, but most of them were. I had to buy the 4 around the pool because, like I said, I got dicked into that. This guy is great. I got plenty of replacements for that, so when that fails, I got much bigger ones to put out. Love the pop of color there. Everything else is just the Yarden over there. I mean, this is my own personal oasis. This is the real deal, and this is what I get to come out to every night. And if it weren't for the damn planes, it would be really really peaceful. Definitely love it, love it, love it. Awesome. So that's going to do it. Thanks so much for watching. I really appreciate it. Make sure you click like, make sure you click subscribe, and take care. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.